Good evening, everyone. It's Rocky here. And Poseidon, I already see you in chat, so hello. Yeah. Sorry for the late start and sorry for no streaming the last 2 days. Moving is still going. I'm currently eating some food. Well, finishing eating some food, so I'm gonna get the stream started here in a little bit, but I figure we can just chill and chat for a little bit while I finish up food. How was your day, Poseidon? Did you do anything fun? I just got done hauling like 20 full like constructor bag like big heavy duty contractor bags. Those are what I was thinking of, contractor bags, like giant contractor bags out of our townhouse garage for a trash pickup. So that was fun. It's also been thundering and lightning pretty good over here in West by God, Virginia. So actually, chicken. But hopefully everyone's doing well today. Uh, there we are.
This is one of the few places that this many top street races can gather together. So we've got lots of bragging rights up for grabs today.
Let's move that there tonight. Why not?
By invitation only. And as we look at the cars, there's lots of questions to be answered. And the first one is, can they get through the first right-hand corner? The drivers know that you can't win the race at the first corner. I know this is a horrible cliche, but it is true. You can lose it at the first corner. Now, in fairness to... Oh, dear, sorry about that. Put you away, missus. Now, as I was saying... Now, what was I going to tell you? Yes,
Thank
in
you.
case you're wondering, you will be able to listen to this event, in fact, any G-Effect event on the World Wide Web, or you can download the coverage to your MP3 player and listen to it at your own leisure. I'm your host, Roger Evans, and this is G-Effect. And before the next action, I need to go and have a lie down in a darkened room and compose myself. Please don't go anywhere. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, right now just chilling while I'm eating some food. So we can chill and chat. We just have the environmental background of the car festival going on. Pretty soon we're going to be racing cars. We shall see how that goes tonight. Yeah. How's your day been so far, Poseidon? Anything fun-filled and exciting going on? Headphones almost broke. Ow! That's not good. Is it just they're old or something? Or is it cheap? Which just didn't pick up audio for a bit. They're fine now. That could be one of the drivers, or it could be one of the wires. Either in the cable or in the spool that goes through the headphone. Could also be your device's audio settings too, because I know sometimes with me and headphones it gets a little wacky sometimes too. What model phone do you got? I'm actually curious because I got a Google a Google Pixel 5a 5G. In my case, yeah, the thing is a couple years old. Google has already stopped supporting it, and the camera doesn't want to work anymore. So that's fun. Also, fairly certain there's a bit of a delay too. Now that I think about it, Motorola. Oh. Okay. I've had Motorola phones before. Some of them have been really, really good. Some of them have been not good. So, my problem is, I would go back to Motorola in a heartbeat, but the camera quality isn't great. Like, they're one of the last companies that actually has a phone that has a headphone jack in it, but camera quality is pretty bad from what I've seen from the new models. I could be wrong, but from what I have seen, it's not the greatest. But that's what you get for paying like $300-400 for a phone. But not to nerd for a minute, but I am amazed that like good quality stuff in terms of phones is getting really cheap. Because like look up Nothing Phone or the CMF Nothing Phone. I got no idea what to replace it with. Well, that kind of depends. Are you a more casual user? Do you game on it? Do you make content with it? Because me personally, if I were to just be a general consumer, I would go for long battery life and see what support the company would have for it. Like with the latest Google phones, they have like a 5, 6, or 7 year plan with the latest Pixels. Apple is Apple, and they do whatever they want with the iPhones. So I guess it really depends on what you want, because like some people are just a general consumer; they don't give a shit. They just want a phone. But if you know what you want, that's a different story. But considering you just said you have no idea what to replace it with, yeah. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. My roommates were asking me something. Ah, okay. Yeah. Um. Nah, that's understandable, dude. I can see it being a hit or miss type of thing. Because, like, especially Because, like, personally, I don't want to pay like $1,000 for a phone, but I don't want the like El Cheapo 5000 either. So, being an educated consumer in today's day and age is very, very interesting. Because I know the Motorola phones that are out now are pretty solid for what they are, and they're pretty cheap. I know Samsung has some decent cheap models. Google has a cheap model. And then there's Nothing Phone. I don't know. I've just been looking at a lot in the phone market. And I'm trying to figure out what I want to buy. So it sounds like we're both doing good in terms of phones. But other than that, hopefully everything's going well for you, Poseidon. I know work's been pretty bonkers lately just because how everything's going with the FAA in my case, but that's what I get for working under contract with government. Oh. Oh no. That's oof. It sounds like it's a connection issue with the charger and the phone. Or the cable for the charger to the phone. It could be one or the other. I don't know the exact situation for you. Listen. I do what I can to just show up, do my job, and just be good. I'm a good little contractor. Because we're basically treated like the redheaded stepkids in the building. So we do our job and then we go home. Like, I really enjoy my job. It's just the drive is the hardest part because it's an hour and 20 minutes one way. And I said it before the other day, but thankfully I have two other coworkers that I carpool with, and we swap weeks to drive. So it makes up for it, but the money is too good to pass up. That's all I'm going to say about work. Eh, listen, I'll take this over working night shifts at a casino. I don't want to do that again. So, let's see here. Yeah. Uh, oh, you weren't here for the other day. Oh, I have some fun stories from the casino. Yeah. I worked as a security guard for 4.5 years. Excuse me. And then another half a year as a financial officer there. Nothing like big or special, but that was the official title I had was a financial manager. But realistically, I was just a glorified clerk who also had access to all the cash machines and helped with cashing out tips for food servers and slot attendants and a bunch of fun other stuff. But security was where it was really interesting. To tell you the story, beside my this is my favorite story to tell, is one of my first nights out of training. There was a gentleman that we knew that was a frequent customer. I'm glad I can say customer again. I'm noticing there's a minute delay between me sending messages and you send. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume there's a delay between me talking and you hearing it, and also probably what you see on screen. So this is fun. But yeah. One of my favorite stories to tell is one of my first days out of training. There was a gentleman who was a frequent patron of the casino. I'm so glad I'm able to say customer again, because at the casino they weren't customers; they were patrons. Yeah. Anyways, frequent flyer came in, and I noticed he had 2 grocery bags with him. I'm like, okay, that's weird, but I can do a bag check, so I just waited for him to get to me because I was at the door. And interaction basically went, hey, dude, glad to see you're in. But rules are rules. We got bag checks. And he's like, all right, no problem. So he opens the bags for me, and I shine a flashlight in them. And in one bag is 3 cartons. Not boxes. Cartons of cigarettes. And in the other bag is let's say 38, weird number. 36 count. Let's say a 36 count pack of adult diapers. And I look at the dude. Dude looks at me. I look at the stuff. I look back to him, and I'm just like, you plan on staying a while? And he's like, yeah, I do this on the regs, so I'm usually pretty good about taking care of myself and stuff. I'm like, all right, well, as long as you clean up after yourself, I guess have fun and just let him on his merry way. Come to find out, 3 days after that, dude got kicked out of the casino for yeah. Dude got kicked out of the casino for foul odors and poor hygiene. Somebody shitted themselves. So that's a memory that's always going to stick out in my mind. Oh my god, I have so many stories. Oh man, like during COVID, when we got locked down, I can talk about this too. One of the more interesting things on the night we got told, hey, order came from the governor, building seating shut down for COVID. I was like, okay. So we were making the announcements all night. I already knew it was going to be like a half night, but we had to stay and help out. But I remember the intercom saying, every like half hour in compliance and in ordinance with the governor of the state of West Virginia. Chekhov's diaper, yeah. In ordinance and compliance with the state of West Virginia, the casino is going to be shutting down at midnight. So we're all waiting anxiously to see what happens at midnight. Midnight rolls around, all the machines shut off. All of the slot machines shut off. There are so many noises going on because of all the machines shutting down, and we just see a lot of people getting angry about it. And we're like, we warned you. And then seeing the mass exodus of them just leave the building was weird. But I always remember there were these two little old ladies that were walking out. And they just looked at me and they're like, do you know if the casino's going to reopen tomorrow? And I'm like, ma'am, no, because this is COVID lockdown protocols. So we don't know how long we're going to be shut down. At the time, I really didn't know. So I told them it could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, who knows? So all the customers get out of the casino. And security has to spend the rest of the night basically picking up all of the money and putting it in the vault. That was what we called the cash drop-off point for all of the cash at the casino. Which, surprisingly, we didn't actually have a lot on hand, but we had more than I thought. So we had to go around the entire night just picking up money, making sure we got everything. And then by like 3 o'clock in the morning, they told us to go home early. It's like, all right, cool. I get a call like 3-4 days later saying like, hey, people tried coming into the casino. We're locked down. Can you and a couple of officers come out and work for until like we get furloughed? Because at the time the casino was still closed, but we were still employed. We weren't furloughed because of COVID shutdown. So I worked for about another month during lockdown with no hazard pay, and that was some of the easiest shit we ever had to do. And we got to see an empty casino, a husk of what it was. So that was neat. I'm mad the phone that I had the photos that I took on it died, and the battery is not holding a charge at all, so I can't get the photos off of it. Let's see. Yeah. There were so many drunk calls that we had to do. That was fun. So many calls for drunk patrons. Alright, I'm almost done eating, so there'll be a couple more minutes and then we'll get started gaming. I guess I can say maybe another story. Yeah. I got time for one more. Let's see. When I worked at the casino, did I have equipment? Yes, actually. We had a radio, which was just a. Funnily enough, it was a Motorola radio. Headset. We had a flashlight. Which the flashlight was really cool. Because it had a couple different functions on it. Like it had a laser pointer. It had a UV light on it. It had a green light. Never figured out what the green one did. But we used the UV light on it to check IDs to see if they were real or fake. Because I don't know how it is in most states nowadays with their driver's licenses, but when I started working there, Maryland and the state of West Virginia both had tells all over the front and or back or both of the license to see if it was a fake or real ID. So that was neat. We also had a little glove pouch in case we needed to handle anything that was suspicious and or hazardous, and management or medics were not available. Other than that, that was it. We didn't have stun guns, we didn't have a baton, we didn't have any of that shit. We were literally just advanced door greeters. So, that was fun. I will say, the uniform change over the time I was there was very interesting because when I started, they had this, like, oh man, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like not quite gold, but also not quite baby puke brown. It looked like a bastardization of both combined into a suit jacket. And our uniform when I started was all black, so we had to have black boots or shoes, black pants, black socks, a black undershirt, and that fugly ass jacket. And then after COVID, but between security managers, like head managers, we went to an all black uniform. Well, at least some of us did. I just did it because I thought it was fucking cool. So I had an all black suit, jacket with the rest of it being all black too. That shit was dope. And then they changed it to fucking red. So they had a red shirt with security emblazoned on the back of it. And these, like, super baggy cargo pants. Which, like, none of us wore. But it was a part of our uniform, so we had to wear it. So, that was all we really had in terms of equipment. I personally carried around a little notebook and a pen. Well, actually, a few pens. Partially in case I needed to take notes for any information regarding things I saw. Partially out of boredom. Because a lot of the night, you would be just standing at a door, or as we called it, standing a post. And we had several of them. There was post... They weren't named, they were numbered. So, we had 8 of them throughout the casino. Post 1, 2... Yeah, post 1 and 2 were the main entrance at the valet doors. Post 3 was the east garage entrance. Post 4 was east garage entrance near the amphitheater / entertainment area. Post 5 was at the racetrack. Pens for self-defense. Actually, one time I actually had to do that a little bit. And thankfully it worked out in my favor because I had a metallic pen that was an all-metal pen. But the person that tried to do shit to me thought it was a weapon, so they just backed the fuck off immediately, so I just kind of used that to my advantage. But yeah, we had several doors that we had to man, and on a busy, like, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, you had no time to even think. But if it was the weekday, it was dead. Because unless you're a regular or you have a lot of money in the casino, who the fuck is going to a casino at like 2 in the morning on a Tuesday? So, yeah, I used to carry around a bunch of notebooks, and I actually got a lot of writing done when I was at the casino. And I guess the other equipment we had was if you got trained up to be a what we called a security control officer, we would have a desk that had 3 computer monitors on it, and you had to look at all the monitors because we weren't surveillance. Surveillance was upstairs. Security control was in the basement of the casino. Because we had enough employees to have that. Because we were just effectively in a glorified warehouse situation. And so, security control, you had 3 computer monitors. most of it was data entry for like what you saw, what you heard, and what needed to be confirmed, and any information that was pertinent to a situation needed to be relayed or jotted down. You did that. You had to answer like 4 different phones, 5 different radios at any given time. It was actually a pretty cool job doing that because, like, on a night that was like really busy, you could be like doing 17 things at once, and next thing you know, like 75% of your night is just done. But the nights that were really stressful, oh boy, they were stressful. Like, I remember there was one night we had management. We only had one. Yeah, we had one manager because this is after COVID, and they were stretched thin. We had one night shift manager for security, and he was needed on a medical situation because our rule at the casino was a medical dispatch gets called. Something fell. A medical dispatch gets called, and you have a security manager and you have the medic go on scene. So medic and manager are on scene, and then I get a call from the hotel because we had a hotel on property. And so we had the front desk guy call me, and he and I were cool. He called up, and I'm just like, Rocky here, what's up? And he's like, hey, Rocky, we have a situation at the hotel. We have 2 intoxicated patrons that are trying to start shit with me, and they are threatening me. I'm like, okay. We're in the middle of a medical situation right now. I'll try and get management down there as soon as I can. He's like, all right, cool. So I phone up management. I'm just like, hey, I know you're busy with the medical thing. Are you guys almost done? And he's like, yeah. Why? I'm like, the hotel just called. They have 2 disorderly patrons that are starting shit. I'm gonna need you to go down there pronto, please. And he's like, all right. The medic is taking care of the medical still, but it's almost done. I'll go down to the hotel and do me a favor because I have a suspicion of what's going to happen. Can you call PD? I'm like, all right, sure. So I call up the police department that's just around the corner from us. And we were basically on a first name basis. And I just call up and they're like, they call up and they're like, yeah, PD, what do you need? I'm like, hey, it's Rocky here at the casino. And they're like, oh, hey, what's up? And I'm like, we have a situation at the hotel. Can you get us an officer or 2 down there? Because we don't have a lot of people, and our manager says that he thinks it's going to be bad. I was like, all right, sure, no problem. I am about to hang up when I get a radio message from management saying that he's on scene, and the 2 patrons were already harassing him and threatening violence against him. So he immediately calls up while I'm on the radio and on the phone, still with PD, and he calls, hey, can you expedite the cops? They're threatening me, and one of them is actually, like, throwing hands. I'm like, sure. Oh, lag is hitting you hard? Yeah, that's... I'm not surprised. Yeah. It's all good. But yeah, cops called, and they heard management call up for the request of expedition of cops, and they're like, yeah, we can get some guys down there, no problem. So that was fun. And both of them wound up getting arrested anyway, so that was neat. All right. Give me 1 second. Beverage. Tasty, tasty water. Alright. I'm good to go. Let's crash some cars. So yeah, there's a couple of stories from the casino. I have so many more that I can tell, but like right now that's all I can really think of off the top of my head. I would actually have to go through a memory bank in my head of just like what all happened. Now that I think about it, I should get my friend Rowan on to like help me shoot the shit and just tell stories because I feel like that'd be a lot of fun. But who knows? We cheating. Skirt. Yeah, Poseidon, hopefully the lag gets a little better for you. If not, I understand if you have to bail to figure out stuff. Because I also know I don't have the friendliest of settings for my streams, but I tried to make it as fair as I could for everyone. But if anyone does have problems on stream, let me know. I can try and see what I can do on my end. But other than that, I wish I could say I can help. Skirt. Dorito.
Just crossing the line, he leaves it there at the end of lap 2. Ryan Cooper in the lead.
And cool. I was not trying to show off. I was trying to round the corner a little quicker, but nope, that didn't work. Yeah. Hopefully everyone's doing well tonight. I might do a Fuck It We Ball stream tomorrow and just get the rest of the story out of the way with this game. What's left of the story? There ain't much. And we'll go from there. And I say might because I don't know what my friends are doing tomorrow because I don't know if we're doing anything. So that remains to be seen. If not, it'll be all done on Sunday.
Well, this is quite the turn of events. Ryan Cooper has taken out Gavin May. Gavin is only one of the top grip drivers around, and I guarantee...
Easy. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately this weekend is still going to be moving shit. Because we had a lot of stuff at that townhouse.
Am I supposed to be scared?
Alright. That was rude. Yeah, hopefully everyone has a good night tonight, and hopefully you all have a good weekend too. I'm still stuck moving shit. Thankfully we have mostly everything done. It's just cleaning and dealing with some excess stuff that we have. And we have some heavy shit we gotta get moved, so we're hiring some movers Sunday to get the stuff. But after this week, and in the next, we should be done with moving stuff, so I'll be a little more consistent on my streaming schedule. And I do want to apologize for the last 2 days of not really saying much, but like I was tired from cleaning and moving stuff because that was what we were mostly dealing with, was just cleaning up and moving stuff. And it's just been a lot. Because the heat doesn't help, the humidity doesn't help. It's the fun time of the year. So, whoop, someone went off course. Wow.
this move.
And the next week is going to be interesting because I'm going to have 2 days off of work. So.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the absolute best grip driver around.
Sup?
I must say, Brian Cooper's had a very solid run with GFX races so far. He's set himself up as quite a talented grip driver and to be...
But yeah, next week I have 2 days off of work, so might be able to get some extra streaming in. Might take a third day off just because it's like one after the other, and I don't want to work in the middle because I have off on 4th of July, which is on a Friday this year, so that'll be neat. You too, Poseidon. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Oh boy, traffic jam. I always hate these smaller tracks because they're just so tightly packed. But whatever. Medell Park. Nevada? I think Nevada comes back. Or it's, no, not Chicago. No, it's Medell Park. Might be Tokyo? I don't remember. Medell Park. Tokyo. No, not Tokyo. Not Tokyo. What is it? Oh, excuse me. Dust. Delaware Park. I'm really trying to remember. My brain is blanking. I'll know him to see him again. But I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Excuse me. Headphone warning. Alright, let's see. But yeah, for those that don't know, we're basically finishing up the game here soon. We just have this last king to take care of, which is the Grip Burners one. So it's just circuit racing, and then I can take down the Showdown King, Ryu. Yeah, Ray Krieger is the Grip King. He is a little bitch. With a beamer. But yeah, we've already taken down Drag, Drift, and Speed. Grip one is the last one. And then we're going to take care of the Showdown King next. I'm curious what you guys want to see me play next, because there are a lot of games I want to play, and there are games that I know you guys probably want me to play. I'm sure we can make a poll out of it or something, and just put it to a vote. Just figure something out, because I have a couple games I want to play on mind, but it really depends. And also, the new problem, Steam Summer Sale starts today. So pray for my wallet tomorrow, because I get paid tomorrow. I know I have a couple of games on my wish list that are going to be going on sale that I really want to get. I keep forgetting. Ooh, I actually know a really fun one we can play. When I get it, Destroy All Humans. That game was fun. And from what I've heard, the remaster was really faithful. So I'm absolutely going to pick that game up. Hopefully the sequel's also on sale so I can get it too, maybe as a bundle. There's a couple of other games, but like Destroy All Humans was the first one that came to mind. So we shall see. Yeah, let's see. One thing I will say about this game, if anyone wants to get it, play it with mods, because it really absolutely changes how the game handles, and also just makes it look nicer too. Because I have a couple of texture mods on here. I have gameplay improvements. So yeah, if you want Bones stock, you're gonna have an easy, not fun time. But if you mod it, this game is actually really, really fun. Shit. Hold the fuck up. Oh, that shit's off, and yet my assists are still coming on. Weird. Well, what do I expect from a game from 07? Should probably be one more race and then we'll be done here, and then we move on to the next tier. Yep.
Effect, because this is where the finest in group racing takes place, ladies and gentlemen, and I've no doubt we're seeing exactly that today. We've got Ryan Cooper, fresh from the streets, positively on fire out there this weekend. He's been pushing hard, and we're definitely going to see more from that driver. Right, so just to bring it on.
Let's go.
This is wicked.
sorry. Had scooped me down a little bit because I just noticed I was a little bit floating. Skirt. Nah. Nah, fuck that, I'm a cheat. It's not like the game's penalizing me or anything. Gotta make this a little interesting for y'all. No, this is not neck and neck. This isn't even fucking close. Unless one of them also cheats, which I doubt. And this is going to be not that hard. I mean, now that I think about it, if we get this done pretty quick, I don't think it will. We could theoretically get both the Grip King and the Showdown King done tonight. Maybe. I'll see. Unfortunately, I still gotta go to work tomorrow, but we shall see how long this goes. Damn. At this point, it's just me versus myself.
Don't blow this one, for God's sake. If Cooper can stay in front of his last turn, the winner's going to see. Please, come on, keep your concentration. Just give it away now, man.
No problem.
These are the drivers I'm giving it their all. Ryan Cooper's
I will say I do want to change the color of the Mazda real quick, so we can do that real quick. Alright, let's see. First one there. So Mondello, Texas. I had a feeling it was Texas. I couldn't remember. All right, let's... Oh. That's a first. Well then. Been a hot second since I've had the game crash on me. Interesting. No biggie. Just hope my progress saved. Alright, cool. Hold on. Let me double check. Yep. Cool beans. Alright, let's... fucking go. Yeah, I just want to change the color of this thing. And maybe some visuals, because I don't like it now. Too muted of a color combination. Like, I like it, but it's too mellow for me. And while we're at it, that looks better anyways. Yeah, I just want to make it not look boring, but also not basic, if that makes sense. I want to have some flair on this thing. Stabby stab. Yeah, sure. Sure. Let's go something like. Nah. Ghost. This customizer, like, I could fuck around with this thing for a while and not get bored. Sure. Yeah, I like that, sure. Save. We got you, because you're funny. You. And you. Alright. Let's go crash some more cars. We're going to Texas.
Well, the big news today is the temperature. We're topping 105 degrees Fahrenheit in the shade here at Texas World Speedway. No one's tyres like the heat, and most of these drivers are used to driving quite...
Sure. This is gonna be fun.
I've seen this lap before. He's very competitive, this grip runner driver. Known for some extraordinary grip driving. He's a first in every race he enters. Well, yes, we're waiting for the start here. The drivers are ready to go. Yes, there it is. That's the start. And they've come. Oh, look at that. The grip runners have taken the shot. Let's see if that driver can...
Gavin. Move, bitch. I got places to be. We got a long enough for a straight away. Fuck. And still the camera weirdly moves. Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. We're fine. Nyum.
Well, this is quite the turn of events. Ryan Cooper has taken out Gavin May. Gavin is only one of the top grip drivers around, and I guarantee that the grip runners team are going to be absolutely gutted. Ray Krieger is not fond of losing, and he's got quite a temper. Still, hats off to Cooper, who's put in an absolutely sensational ride today.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, always a pleasure to see a grip runners drive around there. One thing for certain too, he's not taking this contest for granted. He's really got a serious face on. right now, here we go. Nothing left now but the start. There we are. It's started. Make some noise, everybody. We're racing.
Let's see how this goes. Ah. What? Excuse you. Oh, can I do the thing again? I can. Let's go. Well, this was supposed to be a little harder. This is fucking easy. Well, if not this one, it's gonna be the last one. Pretty sure it's not in Finland. Not Villa Park. It's already at Texas. What's the last one? There's the fucking horse track. The fucking horse track thingy. Silver Springs, I think. I don't know. No bad. No bad.
Let me tell you, it is incredibly difficult racing out on the streets to being competitive at GFX races. There are just so many little important skills that can only come through experience. So, it's been quite a surprise to see Ryan Cooper work out those kinks so quickly. He's
Okay, yeah, I know my car's damaged. It's fine. We're fine.
a lot, and I mean a lot of work has gone into these cars. Going one by the two, these races are won by the drivers. They're off, that's the start, ladies and gents, that is the start.
Yeah, it'll buff out. I might have spoken a little too soon. Let's see how the rest of this goes. Yay, we're finally on the board. Woo. Ah! Alright. That feels better. Excuse you, sir. That one. All right. We're fine. We're totally fine. Yeah, can't win them all. Could try. Yeah, I can fudge that one too. We probably got one more race after this. Yeah.
Yep, I see.
No, we got a
We've got
couple
Gavin there
more.
with us today. Gavin is from the Grip Runners team. He'll be in the Ford Cossie. I know that Gavin gives a lot of credit for his success as a grip driver to the fact he's been in rather a few high-speed pursuits.
Yeah.
That's quite a display of tuning power out there, I've got to tell you. But I'm still curious to see which one can overcome this course. And here's the start now. It's
Then there's me with the shit box. It'll buff out. And this is the time attack, so it's not like I have to catch up to them. I want to, though.
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. First lap underway.
Ah. I mean, that's... I would say not fair considering it has 928 horsepower under that thing, but... I did cheat through my way through the speed challenges by having a Koenig race. So... Fair game, Paul Trask. Fair game. Can't say the next couple of laps are going to be fair, but let's see. Paul, what the fuck, dude? Never mind. Yeah, something tells me it's gonna be this race and one more, and then we're gonna move on to the last leg of the races. Go, mighty little Dorito.
You've caught the G effect because this is where the finest in group racing takes place, ladies and gentlemen, and I've no doubt we're seeing exactly that today. We've got Ryan Cooper, fresh from the streets,
Shit.
fire out there this weekend.
I
He's been pushing hard,
need...
and we're definitely going to see more from that driver. Right, so
All
just to put it
right.
all back together, sorry, hang on a second, that's my phone.
God damn it.
Sorry, he's not ready.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking lose this one. Maybe. But I don't need that many points, so we should be Gucci. Yeah, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine.
Right now, this is it, people. I hope you're ready. These drivers are going to be tested to the fullest. Only the fastest will survive. Well, and we're just seconds away, seconds away. Oh, and finally, now we
This is Texas after all. Oh boy, NASCAR time. Mark.
These guys are really surprising me. There's a lot of good driving out there. Across the line. That's a great start from that driver.
We're fine.
Coming up from the tyres and flying everywhere. If you get hit, you can't see out.
Alright, I was worrying myself so much. This is fine. Itchy nose. Ah!
This is it. The check right away. So come on, Cooper, keep it going.
Oh yeah, we're fine.
These are the drivers are giving it their all. But Ryan Cooper's victory march simply can't be stopped. He's on the streets, and now he's owning the big leagues. Well, in case you didn't want to hold on, but
Willow Springs. Yeah. Alright. Do we have everything for this car? Stage 4. Stage 4. Stage 4. Stage 4. Stage 4. Stage 3. And stage 4. We're fine. Actually. No, we're fine. Alright, we're totally fine.
I was talking to a driver at lunchtime today, and for obvious reasons, I'm not going to mention his name. It is, though, his first GFX race, and he's always wanted to drive at Willow, so he's very excited to be here. Although he was complaining just a little bit. Apparently GFX races aren't quite as good as racing on the streets in his town. In fact, I think his exact words to me were, "It's illegal, it's free, and if you're fast, you can win some quick dough."
Yeah. Oh, Rudy, you bastard. You're the bane of my existence in this game. Besides Rio. Rio's annoying. Alright. Excuse me. I remember playing Willow Springs in Need for Speed Shift 2, and it was interesting, to be nice about it. I'll buff out, it's fine.
That could seriously ruin that driver's chances. Right, out on the track, the fireworks are just beginning, everybody. We're in the second.
That's it. We're fine.
He's got the lead as we start the final lap. Now, I hope I don't curse him, but he will take the win if he can just on for one more tour.
Skirt. Don't mind a little skids for the kids.
Well, this is it, ladies and gents, the final lap, the last time around, and you can tell the drivers are getting very anxious out there.
Nah. Me anxious.
We've also got the Tokyo Union team represented.
Nope.
I did recognise Tony with a 67 Camaro earlier this morning. I've heard that Tony's taken all the summonses he's received over the years, and listen to this, he's covered the walls of a room in his house.
We're fine. Oh. That's fair.
Now, come on, everybody. You know you have to clear the lineup. Clear the lineup now. This is it. We're about to have all the cars on the course. This could be mayhem.
This is fine.
Well, then, we're just seconds away. Right now, and there it is, yes. The race is on. Now, that's a great start. And look, he's in the lead just before turn one.
I'm not scared. Totally not scared.
Lap two's looking. The tyres are flying everywhere. If you get hit, you can't say I didn't warn you.
Excuse me. I've been saying that a lot. This is fine.
Ladies and gents, this is the last lap. Get on your feet, everybody. Come on.
This is fine.
That last race was just typical of what we've come to expect here, as the level of racing is just that much better than anywhere else. Drivers come with G effect, and it either brings out the best in them, or they simply fold under the pressure. Ryan Cooper has had some shaky moments, but he seems to have found his legs, and he's...
Me, shaky moments, it's fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, it's above out. This is so stupid. Pretty sure they would not allow this car to drive on a racetrack. They'd be like, "Are you sure you want to drive in a death trap?" Yes.
After watching the race so far, I've got to say that I'm having to revise my shortlist of favourite drivers. A few of these guys are really surprising me. There's a lot of good driving out there.
Yeah, your bias is showing on your favorite drivers, dude. Bruh. Oof.
That was a bit too much shoot through that corner. This is a surprise time there. Car's looking a bit the worse for wear. That's bent metal. Drivers are okay, and I'm sure consider themselves very lucky.
A bit.
It's the end of his first lap, so...
Oof. Wide corner. A few bumps and scrapes. Mate, look at my car. Yeah, I don't know that. It's fine. See, we're fine. It'll buff out. And we're fine. Can I call hacks on that corner? Whoop! Oops.
Some work to be done on that one if we're going to see it again.
Rude. But fair. Holy shit. $100,000 for the Dorito Mobile. Nice and shiny, and it's not going to be like that for a while. Not for long. You set an even faster fucking time on that one? Fuck you. Bitch. I will totally turn this into a demo derby if I need to. Oh, Gavin. This is fine. So. I don't think I'm gonna get that one. Yeah, something tells me now. Oh, this is fun. Second place isn't bad though. That is some bullshit on that corner, dude. Ouch. Excuse me. Well.
It's anyone's race out there. Far too many of those drivers. Very strong. Race commentator.
What the fuck, Henrik?
By the looks of it, we've got a gently used car
Fuck.
for sale. The driver will not be driving that one home today.
All right. This is fine. Alright, let's be good. Psych. Excuse me. Excuse me. Something in my throat. Hold on. Hold on. Blame dust in the air, dude. Yeah, it'll buff out.
Right out on the track, the fireworks just beginning, everybody. We're in the second lap here. The drivers just beginning to flex their muscles and they're starting to plan their moves.
Well, unless something catastrophic happens, I think we got this one.
Only the last half of the last lap to go. Let's hope he can hang on because this is the champagne now. Watch racing, ladies and gentlemen. The finest individual driving. We're getting close to it now. Ryan Cooper out front. Really needs to see that through this final turn. This is it. The checkered flags are raised. Come on, Cooper, keep it going.
We're fine. I wasn't scared. That took a little longer than I thought, though. That was annoying.
Stellar weekend of racing so far. Ryan Cooper's looking really quite comfortable out there. No doubt because he's not racing at night or running from the police. He's really tucked away some nice finishes under his...
Okay.
I've seen this lad before. He's very competitive. He's a good runner driver. We're in for some extraordinary good driving. He's a force in every race he enters. Oh yes, there's the signal we're going racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. 369. We really were messed up as a generation because of that fucking song. We can't look at 369 all this ever the same again. Well, I'm not the only one.
There was some touching, and judging by the way the car's handling, it's got a bit of damage.
I got the top number. Who cares? It's fine. It's fine. We'll make up. We'll make that up.
Ladies and gentlemen, first lap. Too many of those drivers. This commentator.
Oh, Gavin.
That's the end of his first lap over there. Of course, just
So. Oof. I guess that's what's up. The wall. Rude. Don't go hit me after I flip. That's rude.
oh yes, this is gonna be wicked. A lineup of this many top drivers. It'll be like blood to a pack of sharks. There we are, it's started. Make some noise.
try this again. Let's see if this goes better. Whee! Boingy, boingy, boingy. Alright, let's see if we fuck this up again. The fact that he got both of them. Except for Gavin. Gavin's way ahead. That's fucking funny, though. Fuck. Okay, okay. Alright, fuck that wall. Time to play catch up again. Oh boy. Oh, Gabby Webby.
You can't say I didn't warn you.
Boom. Boom. There we go. Fuck. This is fine.
I hope you're ready to make some noise when the... No, I can't see what's happening in that channel.
Whee! Alright. Should be after this one. One more.
There's been some top-notch racing so far. The best
Yeah, one more.
How about Ryan Cooper out there? Cooper's been running his own race, staying consistent, and now the results are falling into place. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to nip off to the other tent now. Are we going now? Yes. No. Okay.
Yes. No. Maybe so. Ah. Alright.
Oh, there's just so much fever out there, so come on, let's go. There's no room for mistakes out there. This is not the place to be caught out. All right, well,
And then there's me.
get ready to show some appreciation. We've got an engine to find out.
Like, yes, I have $250,000, and my car looks like this. I'm frugal, excuse me.
Before we see it back.
It's only cosmetic, it's fine, it's not like it's performance affecting. Rude.
Okay, with our first lap still underway, it looks like they've got a bit of Lattes looking quite clean so far, ladies and gents. I've got to urge you to stand back a little bit from the Paris. You never know. This is a rubber coming off from the tyres and flying everywhere.
Ah! Oof.
A bit later.
Ouch. I thought we were gonna be okay.
I'm excited to say we've got a driver representing.
Alright, let's try that again.
Right, okay, the drivers, all the drivers are now on the mark.
Mhm.
Got to say, it's too many of those drivers looking very strong indeed. No predictions from this commentator. Just showed us how to finish.
Yeah, that's it. Phrasing.
Talk about close, ladies and gentlemen. They're running head to head. Or shall we say neck and neck?
Call me stuntman because I can drive on 2 wheels. But I don't want a motorcycle.
Across the line and Cooper's running hot now and
Bitch.
oh, this is a bloody brilliant drive by Ryan Cooper there. Cooper's charged the front. He's just got a little bit more to go before they wave the checkered flag and then he's going to play. This should be it for Cooper.
I fucking hope so.
Here's Cooper then. Ryan Cooper out front, looking very confident. Just one last turn and then he's looking good for the win. Come on, get your fingers crossed for him. We want to see him take it on Ryan.
Yeah, we got it. And
Well, that was quite an effort. Oh, what's this? Oh, I don't believe it. That's Ray Krieger. Now, the Grip King can only be here for one reason, ladies and gentlemen, and that is to challenge Ryan Cooper. Oh, a battle is imminent. These are the drivers are giving it their all, but Ryan Cooper's victory march simply cannot be stopped.
so. Yeah, we're fine.
Listen, listen. Do you hear that? Do you hear that knocking? That's Ryan Cooper demanding to be let in. His climb to the top will not and cannot be stopped, ladies and gents. And now he's defeated 3 of the best drivers in racing. He's bound and surely determined to be the next Street King.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and King does not fancy upstarts at all. Well, you look at that. Seems Cooper has really made the Grip King a wee bit angry. Oh, hey, there's no call for that, Krieger. Well, the Grip King's saying that if Cooper even lasts till the third race...
Oh, is he a little angry? Is someone a little angry? Someone's a little angry man. Hit wall. Did I need to do that? No. Did I want to do that? Absolutely. He needed to chill the fuck out for 2 seconds. And get out of my way. Why not? Because that won't be fun. May not be to you, but this is fun to me. Besides, this guy's a pushover anyways. Also, to use a little bit of racing logic of it, Robin is winning. Or in this case, oof. Yeah, that's a little farmer, that's fine. It'll buff out. Robin is racing. And quite literally in this case, if you ain't first, you're last. Also, I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm just going to use the little bit that I can read and just call you Sam. Sam, welcome to the stream, dude. Or Dudette. I don't judge around here. As long as everyone's here to have a chill time and enjoy the show. Hopefully your day's going well, Sam. Yeah. Get up to anything fun today, or were you stuck working? Or are you in school and you're enjoying summer break? Whoop, whoop. We're fine. Played as in recently, or are playing? Also, are you playing on console or are you playing on computer? Because I have this running on PC in my case.
To go. Let's hope we can hang on because it's the champagne now.
6 hours on PS3? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show my age here for a second. I've been playing this game off and on since it came out in 07. I got a copy on 360 and haven't looked back.
over the years, like at first I bought this game and I thought it was okay, but over the years I've grown to appreciate it for what it is.
Well, Ray Krieger must be feeling a little humbled after that last race. Ryan Cooper has become a terrific grip driver. The Grip King has...
I suppose here's a question, Sam. Would you say this is one of your favorites, or do you have a different Need for Speed game that's a favorite of yours? Let's talk shop. I'm curious. I always forgot that sector is there. I think it's underrated. Yeah, but that's the beauty in it. It's the underappreciated one, and I love it. It was the last one of the black box era of Need for Speed games, and personally, I do wish that they had a lot more time to give it the love that it really deserved, because black box was getting stretched so thin at the time. But I feel like if they had full... And that's why you still have it. It's the best and you still have PS3. That's fair. That's fair. It got to a point for me that I was like, alright, I want to play this on PC so I can get better frames per second and also mod it. Because after a while, I just could not stand the handling model after a couple of years of playing it on console. I will say one of the funniest things I've ever seen is the difference between this version, the PlayStation 2, the Wii, and the DS version. Because of Dustin on YouTube played it. It's Dustin Eden. Yeah, he went through and played all the ProStreet games. Some of them are very interesting. Especially the DS version. That one's fucking weird. Yeah, in my case, for me personally, I still have, well, I need to go back and get my PS3. Because that's the main reason why I still have it, is the Infamous games. Still have yet to ever play Second Son. I heard that one was really good. And then they just kind of stopped. Because we got 1, 2, they took a couple of years off to make Second Son, and then they just haven't done anything with that series. Like, Infamous for me was the reason why my family got a PS3, because that game was cool. No, my dad originally got it for Red Dead, because a bunch of his buddies were going to play Red Dead. And then it just kind of sat there. Alright, thanks, dude. Thanks for the follow, Sam. Although now I am curious, what are some of your other favorite games? Because, like, for me, there's the Need for Speed games. I'm also a big fan of Skyrim, so the Elder Scrolls series in general, rather. The Fallout series. Fable, if you've ever heard of that one. Halo. Borderlands. Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row. I like a couple different franchises.
Well, get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the Grip King. He'll positively crush in any race. The man finds the perfect line on every single course.
I have never played Valorant, but I've seen it. While it looks interesting, not my thing. I gave up my sweaty competitive time. Whoop! Don't read chat and drive, Sam. This is why we don't do that.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I left my sweaty competitive career behind with Call of Duty. Because I played Black Ops 2 a lot. Yeah, Eyes on the Road. Yeah. Oh, you want to see some bad driving? Go back to my Sunday stream, and watch me do the speed challenges. That one was funny. But yeah, I don't play a lot of like PvP games. Yeah, I stopped that a while ago. I've been finding I much more appreciate story-driven games. That would be a disaster on speed challenges. Oh yeah, you should totally go see it. I need to go back through and edit it for highlights. But the VOD is still up there. I just gotta move it to the folder and then edit the key moments out of it because there were some good moments there. So, yeah, Sam, welcome to the nest, or the hollow in this case, should I say? And hopefully you stick around, dude. It's nice to meet new people and just see what everyone else is doing in their lives and what games we share common interest in and what games we may not share common interest in, but we enjoy from afar. Also, Sam, I suppose here's a question for a fellow ProStreet player. How do you normally deal with the kings? Do you always go the individual race type kings first and then Rio? Or do you go after Rio and then the others? I always save Rio for last. First time we got Rio first, just because you want to dominate everything with a manual clutch. Oh, see, that's the one thing I haven't done with this game is do it on manual clutch. I've done the entire game, excuse me, with a manual transmission before because I just did not like the timing that it was giving me for the cars, even after tuning them. So, yeah, my very first time I did it, I also beat Rio first, and then I dominated everything else. But since then, I have learned to play with my food and go after the kings first, and then Rio. Takes time to complete the game, but it's super fun. Yeah, no doubt, dude. There's a couple different game challenges I've wanted to do for it. Like one of them I wanted to try one day is do a muscle car only challenge. I remember trying it once before on console and it humbled me very quickly. Then again, there's also days I want to just give myself like infinite money and just go ham with like supercar galore, pretty much. You know, live the dream at least once.
Just live like a baller.
It's the last lap, ladies and gents.
Hi, Zeros. Welcome, dude. What's up? How you doing today? Hopefully, dealing with the boiler installation the other day wasn't bad. Hopefully you're beating the heat and the weather, because it's fucking miserable. It was alright. Alright's better than miserable. Then just good, I guess. Neat. Cool. Alright. That's the Kings down, and we only have Rio. But I want to do something first. Oof. I am curious. Are you words? Are you a rear-wheel drive car? Cars? Yeah, sure, dude. Hold on. Yeah, so we got the M3 E92 that we just went off of Ray. Koenigsegg that I just have as a fun car. R35 GDR because of speed challenges. Although I'm not going to lie, I use the Koenigsegg more. I have a Supra for drag racing because Supra is really dumb, but really good. I'll take Cooper, sure. RX-7. This one was the one that I went off of Aki Kimura. And that was the grip car that I used. Mustang GT is Carol Monroe's Mustang, but I changed it to drift because it's funny. Because I'm finding this is a very funny thing to do, is just change the Kings' cars to modes that they weren't made for. Speaking of cars that were not made for a certain thing, here is Nate Denver's GTO that I changed over to a drag car. So, yeah, I don't know what I want to do with Ray's to make it an insult. Do I do it as a drift car? Or do I do it as a drag car? Or do I just sell it? Because this car's actually not good. Like, it's legit not good. R34? Yeah, I love that car. I haven't used it in this playthrough because I don't know. I just didn't pick it this time around. But yeah, I've used the R34 before. It's really good. I've used the M3, the older model one. Yeah, we're just gonna sell this car. Fuck it. Yeah, hold on. Let me show. Let me go through a little peruse of the car lot and tell you what cars I have used. I've used the Acura as a grip and a speed car. RSX, and Integras. I have never used. The DB R9 I used for a tiny bit, and that was terrible. Haven't used the DB9 yet. I don't want to, because I don't know, I just don't like it. The Audi R8 I've used before as a speed car. The RS4 I used for grip for one run. S3 I used for grip at the start of a run. No, not the start, but I've used it before. The S4.
I don't think I've used the S4 before. I'm going to have to try that again. Quattro I've used. That one's a fun little grip car. A4 haven't used before. The E46 I've used a lot. E92 I have not used because I just don't like it. The Z4 Coupe I've used as a drift car. Bugatti I've used before as a speed car. The Cadillac I've never used, and I don't want to because I fucking hate caddies. The Camaro I've used. The Corvette I've used. The Corvette I've used. The Corvette I've used. The Camaro I've used. The Cobalt. Obligatory use at the first speed challenge with the battle machine stuff. Chevelle I've used. Viper I love and I've used. Challenger concept I've used, even though it is a big bulky brick. Charger, I don't actually remember if I've used this one before. Challenger I've used. Shelby GT500 I've used. Causey I've used. Mustang I've used. Mustang I've used. Focus, no. GT, yes. S2000, yes. Civic, kind of, just because of the challenges that you win it in. SI Civic, I tried it once, didn't like it. Infiniti G35 I've used before. This car has potential, but it takes a while to get used to. Koenigsegg, yes. Gallardo Superleggera, yes. Murcielago, once. Gallardo, once. Lancia, I fucking love this car. IS350, no. Well, I've used it during the events, but I've never used it outside of the challenge you win it in. Lotus I've used before. It's a little twitchy. RX-8 I love. The RX-7 I love. Mazda Speed 3, don't use it. McLaren F1 I've used. Mercedes-Benz I've used. The Eclipse I love and I've used. Evo. Old File Evo, I've used all three. Sylvia I've used. R34 I've used. R35 I've used. The Proto I've used. 350Z. This car has a lot of potential because it wants to go fast, but it is limited by what is around it. And it can go pretty good. 240, duh. Pagani, I've only used it once because I had a free car marker and I used it. Plymouth Roadrunner I've used once. Hemikuta used once. 65, yes. Love that car as a drag car. That one's a fun one to use. Solstice I've used once for the challenge weekend. Cayman I've used once. Carrera GT I've never used, and frankly I just don't like it. I'll say that much. I don't like the Carrera GT. As blasphemous as that sounds. 911 Turbo I've used. GT3 RS I've used. GT3 I've used. GT2 I've used. Cupra I've never used. Eleanor. Nah. Subi I've used. AE86, yep. Supra, duh, I'm using one now. R32 I have used. That one's actually a really solid speed car. And the Golf GTI I have also used. So yeah, I've used like 90% of the cars in this game. There's that. And yeah, we just have Rio to do. Let me see. Pretty same with everything? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's change out the R35. Let me... Do I want to do a funny...
actually don't think I've used the RS4 before. Do I really want to experiment now? Yeah, we have the money, fuck it. I think we'll be okay. Wheels don't really give much, but I like the customizability. Yeah. Yes. Besides, worst comes to it, I can just change it out. It's not like I have options. The options. Do I want to try one of the races? Or do I want to call it a night? Because I do have work in the morning and I got a shower. Because it's what? Alright, let's at least do the first speed event. We'll get that out of the way. Unless it's the drag race first. I'm pretty sure it's one of the speed challenges first, but fuck it. We'll see.
Alrighty. Drag, drift, grip, speed just doesn't make a difference. Ryan Cooper has proved he can crush anybody behind the wheel. It doesn't even matter what kind of race or battle it is. The guy gets behind the wheel and it's lights out. Game over. See you later. Go to bed. Cooper is now just this close to becoming the new street king. Well, this is the one you've been waiting for, people, so come on and put your hands together. Ryan Cooper's come up from the streets and beat the best. Whoa, check this guy out. Rio ain't playing. The showdown king's looking to get this going. He's really ready to pop this off. Wow, Rio must be feeling pretty strong, too, because he's putting up a slip for that Evo 10. That is what I call putting your money where your mouth is.
Do I stream every day? No. I have a schedule that I'm trying to keep up with. I have a schedule for Sunday through Thursday. Sunday through Thursday is my current stream schedule that I have. 6 p.m. is the start time for every day. Sundays, I'm still trying to figure that out. Mainly just because Sundays I have off from work, so I may stream a little earlier in the day for those days. But Monday through Thursday is going to be 6 p.m. at best, just because of work and things. Friday and Saturday I just have off for me. because those are the 2 days that like me and my friends hang out a lot, and so we try and just keep those days open. Just to let you know, also, Sam, I do have a YouTube channel, a TikTok, and an Instagram, all pretty much under the same handle. Maybe some slight changes to the names. Hope you get notifications. Yeah, make sure to turn them on, dude. But yeah, I have a TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Blue Sky. Matter of fact, let me just take care of this right now. There's my link tree with all my socials. I should just set up stream elements to do that for me, but I haven't done that yet, so I just like to pop that in every now and again and just be like, hey, here's all my socials. If you want to learn a little more information about me in particular, go to my About page on my Twitch channel, and you shall find out some more about this bird. Fuck. Yeah, we're fine. In fact, I went this long without really worrying about it. Should tell you how fine I am. This is actually a good little car. How about you, Sam? Do you stream, or are you more of a content consumer rather than a content creator? What does Sam like to do for fun, besides play video games? Yeah, why do you think I slowed down? And now we can coast. Honestly, this very first event, I normally find myself having him total his fucking car, so we're fine. We're fine.
Man, there's a lot of people here today who do not believe what they're seeing. Rio Watanabe is not...
Hey Sam, you want to see something funny?
Hardcore ride and a driver to match. Say hello to Rio Watanabe. He is one of my own personal favorite drivers. Been watching this guy for a couple years now. He is definitely not going to disappoint. Oh yeah, Ryan Cooper!
Damn, I was hoping it was going to be a full wheelie throughout the entire thing, because I've done that several times. I mean, shit, I did that against Carol Monroe. Just wheelied my entire way to victory. There we go. Used to doing the old Challenger. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you throw 1,000 horsepower in a Supra. Easy.
Well, it's been interesting out there today, people, to say the least. I cannot lie. I have been wrong almost every race so far. We've got a couple of new faces at Super Promotion.
Yeah. I know it's a little... I know my car's a little dinged up. It's fine. All the more to insult Rio with. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Get fucked, Rio. Oops.
Hey, I'm gonna call it like I see it, folks, so y'all can say you heard it here first. We're gonna see even more upsets before this is over. There's a bunch of guys that have just barged into Super Promotion, and they are really starting to stir things up out there.
Yes.
Man, this is turning into what? Man, this is really turning into... Huh? Give me a second here, folks. Hold on. When are we gonna get going again? Huh? Are we all good or what?
You know what? I'm gonna fuck around and find out for a minute because I've never used this car.
There we got Rio Watanabe. Rio Watanabe, complete maniac behind the wheel. He's not scared to mash that pedal, and he's definitely not scared to grenade that engine, ready to go for broke. Dude, I love it. I love it. Now that's been some serious smoke right there. There's the flag, everybody. They're off. This man is no stranger to danger. Rio Watanabe. They call him the comeback kid because he's famous for pulling out those last-minute wins. Don't go to sleep on this guy. Oh, yeah, Ryan Cooper!
So yes, Sam, I'm pretty sure this is on King difficulty.
There's the signal.
Oof! Well, that's what I get for using a boat. Right?
Like I was saying earlier, he's got a lot of talent, guys. Got a total gift on the strip. It's ridiculous. Keep your eyes on him. Showboat, freestyle, full-on entertainment. That is my man, right? I see a flag out there. We're just seconds away now. That's what we're waiting.
Oh, shit. Fuck me.
There we got Rio Watanabe. Rio Watanabe,
Boat
complete
car.
maniac behind the wheel.
Alright.
Don't sleep on this kid. He has been known to pull some big-time surprises. Whoa, man, give it up. Ryan Cooper smoking him down to the wire. Oh, yeah, man, yeah. And here we go. This man is no stranger to danger. Rio Watanabe. He is one of my own personal favorite drivers. Been watching this guy for a couple of years now. He is definitely not going to disappoint. Dude, I love it. I love it. Now that's just some serious smoke, right? Let's do this. Come on, everybody. Let's do this. Hey, buddy, you gotta wait for the start. You're gonna be out for that. You can't jump early, son.
Nope. I don't give a fuck.
Wow, Ryan Cooper has been having the ride of his life today. The guy is just hardcore ride and a driver to match. Say hello to Rio Watanabe. He loves the adrenaline
Bye, Rio.
rush, and it's taking him right back. It's go time. It's about to be go time, everybody.
Well, for those remaining, Sam, I hope you are finding this very entertaining. It's fun to watch. Yeah. Just gotta know your limits on the game. Especially when it comes to the speed challenges. And now Tokyo. Yeah, I forgot I put the Mustang in. Oh, this is going to be very fun. Otherwise, I am going to have a problem.
Check it out, super promotion. We didn't want any questions. No doubts out
Alright,
there.
let's see if we can do this all in one night.
real
Let's
way.
fucking go.
It's true that Cooper ended. This man is no stranger to danger. Rio Watanabe. What's he gonna unleash today? You'll see him.
Can't
He'll
imagine
be
that thing
right
drift.
there.
Well, we're about to find out. I've seen crazier things happen. Like a fucking Evo 10 drifting, for example, because fuck logic.
Nicely though. But look, if that car's a bit damaged, I don't know if it's gonna be able to. So, lap two's looking pretty good so far, am I right? Very tight, very close, true. Who's gonna take it? Right across the line Stick with it, buddy.
Oh boy, I love texture stuttering.
Well, they're clocking in some good times, folks. Not sure I've seen racing like this in a long, long time. These guys are really looking lively out there, man. You can tell it's some of these guys must be racing for the rent money today. Oh yeah, this is Ryan Cooper leading.
Not the worst driving I've ever done. We'll figure it out. I might have to cheese this one a little bit, though, just to get some more points, but we're going to find out. There we go.
Hey, I'm gonna call it like I see it, folks, so y'all can say you heard it here first. We're gonna see even more upsets before this is over. There's a hardcore ride and a driver connect. Say hello to Rio Watanabe. What's he got on the police today?
Hey guys,
We'll spot him easy.
are we here for the sector shootout? Bruh. It's 4 a.m. here. Oh, okay, dude. Well, I guess good night, good morning, and hope you have a good Friday. I should be going to bed here soon because I have to get up at 4 a.m. myself. Because yay work. So, have a good night, dude. Thanks for the follow, and hope to see you in some more streams, dude. Yeah, see you, Sam.
So, lap two's looking pretty close. Very close trading punches. I don't know who's gonna take it. Okay, there's Cooper across the line. Cooper won. There's not much further to go.
Well, that's gonna be fun. Time to go for part 2 on cheesing. Let's see. I'm not scared. I still won't shut up.
Oh, how do you like that? This is unbelievable. Ryan Cooper is showing all the doubters and the haters that he is no fluke, no amateur, and it was not luck. Okay, we are about to see history get made, folks. This is it. Cooper could take the Showdown King crown, or Rio could mount his comeback.
His comeback on the last race that I have won all of them.
Rio's got a lot of incentive down there, too, because he's put his Evo 10 on the line. The final showdown is going to be heads up. One-on-one grip racing and everything. I mean, everything is up for grabs for these guys. This is going to be insane. Man, listen to those engines. This is it. And they're gone. Listen to those engines. We got that. What's going on?
What's wrong with a little bullying? That to me is always still the awkward part of this race. Is that little corner there. 'Cause there was at least one time I got caught up on that corner where I fucked up a finale race against Rio. This is fun.
I don't know who's gonna take it.
It's gonna be me. We're fine.
These guys are really lively out there, man. A couple of these guys must be racing for the rent money today. And Cooper crossing the line there. Cooper leads. Car's running, but I can tell it's not looking too good out there.
Yeah, shut up. We're fine.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a big finish. Let's give it up for these drivers and get them to go crazy out there.
Yeah, right. Throw a banana peel.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen. How the mighty have fallen. Come on, you gotta make some noise, people. Ryan Cooper has come all the way from winning late night street races to becoming our new
And there we go.
king. Oh, yeah. And Rio Watanabe has
Get
given up his
fucked.
crown and his car, folks. Ryan Cooper has won it all. Ryan Cooper has become the new Showdown King.
Yeah. Neat. Oh yeah. And there we go. Well, that was fun. Well, that's a good way to end the night, and a good way to end the week of streaming. So, thank you all very much for watching. I don't know, honestly, what I want to do next. It can be a new game, it could be writing, it could be more Balatro, it could be just chilling. I can build something too. I could build one of my Lego sets that I have. Dope weekend, we'll be around for 5 days. Hey, you too, Zeras. Thanks for the support, and thanks for stopping by, dude. Hope you have a good trip. If you're going on one, or you're just doing a staycation. Either way, thank you for showing up, and thank you for being cool. So, you have a good weekend too, dude. And everyone else for watching, thank you very much. And I shall see you guys on Sunday. Bye.